What is up, YouTube? Running Gun Sports podcast back here with another video, conference championships review. We're going to be going over both of these games, and we're going to be going into depth about these matchups, what happened, and we're going to be talking later in another video about the Super Bowl matchup between the Bucks and the Chiefs. Coming out with a video in less than a week or so. So we're going to start off with the Packers and the Bucks. The Buccaneers winning this game 31 to 26. Packers have lost four of their straight NFC championships, which is very sad to be a Packers fan. What are your thoughts on this game, Ellis?
Yeah, I thought it was a good game. We were lucky enough to live stream it on YouTube. If you were able to watch that, thanks for coming out and supporting us. But anyways, it was a really good game at the beginning. The Bucks got off to a quick, fast start, and it looked like it was actually going to be a blowout material type of game. Tom Brady threw 3 picks in the first half, and that's just not acceptable at all. The Packers struggled very badly in the first half. Devontae Adams was really frustrated in the first half. He wasn't getting targets. And I feel like Aaron Rodgers was sort of forcing the ball to him and causing a few incompletions that could have happened. Just Tom Brady, though, didn't play well. But Kevin King might have had the worst day I've seen a defensive back had in a while. 4 touchdowns he was responsible for giving up. And he looked like a rookie out there. And it's just tough to see. And I'm not going to say that was the game that cost him the game, but did not play well at all, and the Packers' lack of defense was just key to the Buccaneers' success in this game, and they were just taking advantage of them. Aaron Rodgers did not look very good, in my opinion. He just
Yeah,
looked under pressure and under duress a lot. The Bucks' defense, Shaq Barrett and Jason Pierre-Paul had a couple of huge plays, and Jason Pierre-Paul is pretty old, so it's crazy to see him working on that Packers defensive line. Obviously, David Bakhtiari was out for the season, but I don't think that should make that big of a difference. But great game by the Bucks, and it was a really close
mhm.
game at the end.
Yeah, yeah. Brady. People say Rogers looked Brady better than Brady, even though the Bucks won. I don't think that's necessarily true. Brady threw 3 picks in the fourth quarter, and Aaron Rodgers he had multiple chances to lead his team down the field and score a touchdown, but he didn't. And ultimately, the better quarterback won, which is Brady, in my opinion. So
Yeah,
yeah,
yeah. I mean, you kind of can blame. You can't really all blame it on Rodgers, but he did have a ton of chances. But I really disagree with the call by Matt LaFleur on kicking the ball with about
yeah,
2 minutes left, down by 8. Just a costly decision,
that was
obviously,
not
and
very smart.
no. Moving on to the Chiefs versus the Bills. Bad special teams game at the beginning from both. Both teams had some bad mistakes. Obviously, Mecole Hardman with the fumble. But Edmonds versus Kelsey and Hill versus White were our two matchups for us to look at. But we don't even have to look at what Trey Edmonds or Tre'Davious White did. They were outplayed by their matchups. Tyreek Hill, 9 receptions, 172 yards, 19 yards per catch. Travis Kelsey, 13 receptions, 118 yards, 2 touchdowns. And Mahomes, we thought maybe the injury would impact him. Not at all, man. 29 of 38, 325 yards and 3 touchdowns. Just a great game for Mahomes. But I think a lot of it was the Chiefs when they went down by 9 points. They stuck in it. Mecole Hardman had the fumble on the goal line, which gave the Buffalo Bills life. He didn't get down himself. Later, he had 3 touches, 59 yards, and a touchdown, and that's just mental toughness right there, and that will win you a lot of games.
Definitely. Diggs struggled. I mean, I think Beasley was their number one target, but Diggs did not have a great night. I mean, neither did Josh Allen. And these two teams went at it really because there was a ton of fights. Of course, the fight at the end, which where it was like 4 penalties, they offset it, but like Allen threw the ball at one of the Chiefs' defensive players. That was pretty funny. In the Chiefs, the Buffalo Bills had a very good start. I mean, jumping up 9-0 after the fumble by Mecole Hardman. But Hardman really made it up. And the Chiefs definitely had a huge second quarter after the Bills scored 9 in the first quarter. And I mean, really, the Bills could not stop the Chiefs. And I don't think really any team in the NFL has the power to stop this Chiefs offense.
Yeah, I agree. That's what makes this matchup between the Chiefs and the Bucks so interesting. We'll get in more depth this week, but like you said, the Chiefs scoring 21 points in the second quarter. That was huge. But neither team really had a rushing game, and we know that the Chiefs have not rushed the ball at all. So a lot of the Bucks game plan is going to try and make them run the ball, which is where they're uncomfortable. But the Bills had no rushing game at all. Josh Allen, their highest rusher, was 7 rushes for 88 yards. It's tough to see Josh Allen have being your leading rusher, and he's not like a Lamar Jackson or anything like that. But none of their big players had any big game like that. Beasley had more catches and yards than Diggs. Yeldon, who I wish they would have given him more chances. He had 7 touches for 56 yards. They didn't give him enough chances. I think he would have helped a little, but obviously the Chiefs just blew him out of the water. A
Yeah,
lot big of a blowout than we had expected.
yeah. The Chiefs defense played very well against a hot Buffalo Bills offense, and the Chiefs really massacred this team. They really had a very strong performance after Mahomes comes back with a concussion. You didn't think he'd play very well, but he played amazing, MVP like. And we'll see who wins MVP. I personally think it's going to be Rodgers because he just had such a good season. But I don't know. After the NFC Championship games, it could be Mahomes or even Brady. But yeah, the Chiefs beating the Buffalo Bills there. So Chiefs in the Bucks in Super Bowl will be coming out with a Super Bowl preview later in the week. And make sure to subscribe and turn on notifications if you want to see more videos from this channel. Also, make sure to like this video. We will see you next time. This is concluded our video. See you. Have a good day. See you.